What's going on, guys? You know what? We are just at the beginning of the show, and if I don't do something, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to do it real quick here. Right off the bat, Maddie giving me a super chat. Thank you, Maddie. She probably wants me to get her a pup cup on the way home. So anyway, welcome to Tuesday night. I'm going to say hi to some people. I'm not going to say hi to a whole lot because I've already been saying hi to people in the chat. Kelly's in the chat. I don't want to get in trouble. She won't. I always say that, but she doesn't get too bad. Thrifty Angela, first in the house. Patty A, Mona, everybody here is chatting early. Kathy in the house, Floss is in the house. Good to see you guys. Everybody is chit-chatting already. Darcy's in the house. Good to see you, Darcy. Scrolling. These guys got here early. They were chatting. All right, I'm going to give a big shout out to Kenzie. Kenzie is watching the show. She may be my youngest subscriber, or my youngest follower, but that's Kathy's granddaughter saying hi. And we appreciate you. Vanderella in with the super sticker. Let's see here. Lynn says, need prayers for my daughter Melissa. She had eye surgery today. I actually talked to Lynn today. And so pray for Melissa. Anesthesia can be tough for some people. As we get older, it gets worse. Once you start having trouble with anesthesia, it kind of seems to be a thing. So hopefully she feels better. Meds are making her sick. Absolutely. You have to get that panda. I didn't even see that. I got her. I got it. I'm not getting in trouble. Prayers. Thank you all. Wondering Meemaw is in the house. She's here at the shop. Everybody say hi to Cindy. I'll tell you what. There's so many people that we meet on the channel and you have no idea who they are in person. And Cindy is so cool. She's been here for a while now and we are loving her. We're not probably going to let her leave. We're just going to let her keep staying. She's going to be my new apprentice once Les and Bernadette go. I'm going to kidnap her. All right. Gracie and Jock is in the house. Good to see you guys. Let's see here. Mona's in the house. Let's see here. Sending prayers to your daughter, Lynn. Jane is in the house. We're going to be talking about Jane's van. Les saying hi to everybody. Julie Quill, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming in, saying hi to everybody. Tim Augustine is in the house. If you guys want to make sure you get some good coverage of the eclipse, make sure that you guys subscribe to this one right here, Tim Augustine. You know he's going to have a video up on that eclipse. Now I just pressured him to put it up earlier. So that's going to be exciting. I'm going to keep this one up on the screen for a second. Bill was talking in a live stream a couple weeks ago about my well. My well is still dark. And Bill said, well, if they didn't put rock in it, that's why. And so I've been talking to my well guy, and he's going to come out tomorrow. And I think my well's going to get rocked because it's not clearing up. And Bill called it a couple of weeks ago. So shout out to Bill. I knew nothing about it except when they dug the well, I said, can I throw a penny down the well? And he said, yeah, you can throw a penny, but don't throw any rocks. So I thought, no, they're not going to rock my well. Well, they're going to put a screen in too. So that's the plan. So still no running water here. Well, we have it. We're watering plants. We did a bunch of landscaping, but we don't have drinking water, and we're not showering with it yet either. Folk of the Forest is in the house. Good to have you. Deborah is in the house saying hi to everybody. Work day is done. We talked about working later on after the live stream, and I'll tell you, when you're working, it's fine. When you stop working, it's like you hit that wall and everybody is in for the night. Everybody is in for the night. You guys put it in the chat how many vehicles you counted here on the shop. We are busy. We are busy, busy, busy. I am loving it. Loving it. I would have never guessed this a year ago. Never. Good evening, everybody. Margie saying hi. Thank you all. First time here for a live. Everybody give Julie. I don't know why I thought that. I think I've seen her comments before. First time on a live stream. I'm going to behave tonight. I'm sure I'm going to behave. It doesn't always happen, but welcome in. It's a good crew here. Good crew. Bree is in the house. Good to see you, Bree. Thanks for coming in. Sean is in the house. Not only is Sean in the house, but he is in the house. Sean has a van up here. That is Les and Bernadette's grandson, and on Bernadette's side. And he is here building out his very own brand new Ford Transit 148 wheelbase. He is going to get on camera. Because I'm older than he is, and I'm gonna say no, kid. But we are recording some of what he's doing, and he is rocking it. And I know he is tired tonight. Let's see here, going. I'm getting caught up. Almost missed it. You're just on time. Good to see you, Diane. All right, Diana is also in the house saying hi to from Kansas City. Tim G is in the house. Thanks for coming in, friend. All right, guys, I'm gonna scroll up. Hello to Tommy. Ray is in the house. Good to see you, corn dog. Ladies in the house. If it's not cloudy, I think it's gonna be cloudy here. I think we're going to have it cloudy. I've had multiple people that were signed up for Hip Camp or Harvest Host cancel. I think they're going to try and go somewhere else where it may have a better weather forecast. The forecast for my area is not good. Can't wait to see the picture of the total eclipse. Exactly. Charlie Grace Raid, thank you so much, friend. Jonnie coming over from Charlie Grace Raid. Good job, Bill. I know she's talking about the well. Rock that well. I hope to rock that well. He's coming tomorrow, I think. I hope. Doesn't look like the weather is going to cooperate with the viewing of the eclipse here in Dallas-Fort Worth area. Same here. Julie Miller's in the house. Now, Julie Miller has her and Jim have also dropped off their Ford Transit. So I know that a lot of you guys are used to me building out ProMasters. It seems to be a thing. For a long time, the only thing I had was ProMasters. And slowly but surely, we are getting more and more transits. 3 transit here at the shop right now. No wonder it's dirty copper contamination. What? I didn't see the copper contamination, but I did read about that. Let's see here. Good guys saying hi to 6 vehicles. Absolutely. Actually, we have 7. We have 7 vans here. How many feet did they drill down? I was told they had at least to go down to 300. My well is not 300 feet. My well is 125 feet. And because of issues that they had, I am happy to have 125 feet. I'll tell you, I've got wonderful water flow. I ran that thing for 15 days, 17 days without turning it off. Yeah, no worries. The bunk window frames are in the carpenter, did an amazing job. And I did some epoxy resin with paint sparkle color. It's freaking gorgeous, and I'm only going to put in a bedroom walls. Oh, you need to email me a picture of that. I want to see it. Good luck behaving. It might happen. It might happen. All right. Ron Darnell is in the house. Good to see you, Ron. Hello to all that I have missed. All right, guys. Hello to everybody I have missed. It is hard to say hi to everybody. You guys know I try to no matter what, but it's tough. My hubby finished up modifications, taking my RV oven out and putting in a cabinet cabinet video up this Sunday. Yeah, I know a lot of people that have an oven in their van or in their RV, and it just doesn't get used enough. A lot of people use it to store pots and pans in, but so yeah, I can totally understand taking an oven out of there. Everywhere cloudy but Maine and Quebec. Yep. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but we had a bad storm come through here last night, and praise God, there was nothing that happened out here. But yeah, it was tough. It was a lot of rain. We've got a wind chime out here that's just amazing. It's Bernadette's, and I put a bungee around it and listened to it. The storm woke me up about 3:00. So no tornadoes here. I guess I'll be heading to Quebec. That would be a trip I would probably have to go. Water on the go, get it, girl. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So on the well, what I've been doing is bringing water from the house. I've been doing that since the shop opened. Now we are able to like rinse out paintbrushes and stuff. Like the water isn't horrible. And it's really weird. When I turn my well on, I'll get this gush of like clear, then a little just splash of really muddy water. And then it'll clear up. And if I keep it going for a long time, it will kind of get this yellowy tint to it. So we're going to let them do whatever it takes to get this well cleared. Adds a ton of money out there in the hole. Bev, I'll be dropping on my ProMaster for a few tweaks, just so you don't miss them. Back in Missouri, and I know Frederick Campground is busy for the Eclipse too. So we'll have to see. Hopefully we'll get to see some. Have you had your well water tested? Technically, no, not from a like company that tells you how much iron or calcium or whatever's in it. We've got one of the girls that are staying here, Mima's got a water tester, and she's got it, and it is drinkable. It does rate in the range of drinkable. But I haven't been that desperate yet. Although one time I turned it on and it was coming out real clear, and I did drink it. Now, I drank it from the water hose like we did as a kid. I didn't drink it from the cup. Once I poured it in a cup, I thought, oh, it kind of looks more clear out the hose. But I drank it. I cook with a Dutch oven. There you go. I love Dutch oven campfire cooking. I can't pay. All right. You must just have to wait until Mona does a van tour. Oh, Mona, good job. I gotta go do the other half panel. I tried to coat with an entire 4x8. That's a tough one. One 4x8 sheet, getting it perfect is tough. So Naj is in the house. Good to have you in here. Rain here last night, chilly. I lost power for 2 hours last night, rain and wind, but no tornado, so I'm happy. That's the best thing about living in a van. When we're up here, we don't lose power. The shop can lose power, but all of us in our van, we're good. We don't, if something goes bad, we'll put the freezer stuff. If we lose power in the shop, we've got backup. Otherwise, we just put it in our refrigerators. I'll tell you what, Jane's got a big refrigerator. I can put my ice cream in Jane's refrigerator. Misty is in the house. Good to see you, Misty. Say hi to Brock. Misty, we found an old plow like blade on the property, and I'm trying to clean it up. I want to have Brock look at it because he would know right where to go to look like what it is. But the company that I can read is like from 1851. So it's probably it's a cool find. Found it in the park. Jack finally got used to the noise and stopped barking every time he heard the light. Yeah. That's a tough one. Super luck tornadoes just hit north of us. Super lucky. Yeah, no doubt. All right, guys, I'm going to do a couple more updates, personal updates here at the shop, and then get into some van questions. You guys know I have a torn meniscus, and I have had it injected with steroids twice. something's just not right with it. My MRI is Friday, so let's just pray that it is just a torn meniscus and maybe I can deal with it. But my knee keeps popping backwards, like if I step in a hole wrong. And I'm telling you, it's always the one that's bad. So not having a good time, with this knee. So getting an MRI Friday, and just pray I don't have to have surgery this year because it's busy. It's busy, busy, busy. And I'm getting ready to lose the apprentices in a month. So busy, busy, busy. So that's the knee. Got a few new tools here at the shop. I'm not gonna show them off quite yet, but Christmas came in April for me. I got some pretty cool gifts, and so excited about them. But we have been fighting with a air compressor for months, and I bought a new reel, still fought with it for months, losing compression. Santa brought me a super nice 65-foot air compressor reel. I mounted that today in the perfect spot, so that when people are here building outside or inside, we can use the nail guns. We can use the air compressor. So that's super cool. Super cool guess. Knee pain sucks. Yeah, it does. It does. And now I don't like to take medicine. I did take some ibuprofen today, but yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Knee pain is tough. Climbing in and out of these vans, it's just a killer. You know, that's something I always had pain with my plantar fasciitis on nursing. My plantar fasciitis is so much better, and now I have the knee thing. So we're gonna see. Yep. Prayers for the knee. Thank you guys all for the prayers. Super cool. Number one, Nancy Bear in the house. Good to see you. All right, guys. Since Nancy's in the house, it just reminded me, let's talk about the meetup. If you guys are planning on coming to the 2024 meetup, this is the 3rd annual Midwest Van Builders Jonnie's Journey meetup at Fred Rock Glamp Ground. It is immediately following, I think Bev's is right before mine again this year. Mine is the 20th, 21st, 22nd, and the electrocytes are gone. If you need to charge a battery one day, we will get that done. But if you have signed up, you've paid me through PayPal or you paid me through Venmo, make sure that you got an invite to the Facebook page. If you guys are out there and you are signing up, you are asking to be invited to the Facebook group, and I have not accepted you yet, it's because I haven't received a payment. And the 2023 meetup group, 22 meetup group, got pounded with so many spammers that I am not doing the Facebook invite until you pay, because only people that are coming to the meetup can be part of the Facebook group. That's how we're doing it. That's how we did it last year. It worked out perfect. Once we get closer to the meetup, people start putting personal stuff on there. Hey, I'm in Dallas at Cracker Barrel, heading to Jonnie's Journey. And we don't want everybody in the world knowing that you're at Cracker Barrel trying to get a good night's sleep. So, yeah. Let's see here. What's going on? Hi, Helen. How everybody saying Helen? Oh, how's the pup? Pup is good. Use Voltron. It's a cream and it'll help. About an hour, but it does kick in. It takes about an hour, but it does cook in. I think that's Voltaren. Voltaren is a yeah, I've got some knee cream that I got from a yep, I know. That's why you didn't get the invite. Yep, Mary is in the house. Good to see you, Mary. You're just in time. We're going to get ready to talk about Jane's build. We are knee deep on Jane's build now. And by the time you see the first video between all the tours that I have coming, her van will probably be halfway done. But just to let this group know, you already know the insulation's done. Every bit of the wiring is done, including the AC wiring. Got that all knocked out. Floor is done. Ceiling is done. And her furring strips are 50% done, probably about 70% done. And I did them different this time. And I'm going to be sharing pictures with you guys, and it looks incredible. Both sides of the wheel wells are done. They are all stained. They are all polyurethane. They just need to be installed. Her walls, all of her walls are going to be done in 1/4-inch birch that we're going to paint. Those are all done. All I got to do is cut out for the 2 windows and frame out those 2 windows. And I'm ready to start making cabinets. So I have gone to town on her build this week. So loving it, loving it, loving it. Her roof rack is up. She's got 400 watts of solar up there with that max air fan. She's got the Unaka, the big Unaka roof rack. It looks fabulous. Now, when you see pictures, Jane asked me as well, could you move that forward? That's one of the things about the Transit that's different than the ProMaster. That Transit, it's got that slope. The ProMaster is more boxy on the front. And so that Transit rack can't go as far forward as some people would like. Sorry, I'm late for the streaming. What is the cost for this upcoming meeting? I realize it's by invite. No, it's not by invite. Anybody can come. Anybody can come. The meetup is $60. Thank you for asking. It's $60 for the meetup. And we do cool stuff. We do cool giveaways. And we do s'more platters and bonfires. And we've been talking with a guy about doing some music and some DJing for us. So it's going to be cool. And it's definitely worth $60. Also going to be having a very big item that we're going to be raffling off at the meetup. So, and I will let the Facebook group know what that meetup is, what that item is. I'll get that up on the Facebook group pretty soon. Best meetup ever. Thank you, Helen. We love having a good time. They loved it that first year, especially when I played bingo and you had to spell out the letter J, and it took 3 hours and 47 minutes. No, I didn't. They hated me. The only time they probably ever said, that Johnny's journey drives me crazy. Thank you for the clarification. Dates again, please. It is September 20th, 21st, and 22nd. It is immediately following Bev's from Becoming Bev at Fred Rock Glampground. Hers will be right before mine. Can't wait. And she'll be coming up from Texas. If you're coming to the meeting, the meetup, put it in the comment and put what state you're from so we can all see what states are going to be present at the meetup. 20th, 21st, 22nd, $60. We'll feed you. We do like a burger. I think we're doing egg rolls. We're doing egg rolls. We always do donuts, and we have a fun time. The U.S., Gracie, full-time on the road, just claiming U.S. as her home state. All right, South Carolina, New York, Illinois, New York, State of Bliss, Texas, going to be at the meetup, coming from Texas. Canada, British Columbia, look forward to joining you guys. That would be so cool. British Columbia, you got to drive. That is a long drive. Illinois in the house. State of misery. I know that state. Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. The power keeps going off. I might lose this feed. Debbie, good to see you in here, my friend. I miss you, and I hope all is well with you in case I lose you. Illinois, that's the third Illinois I've seen. Pennsylvania coming in. Iowa coming down. Missouri. We know we got a lot of Missouris in here. My stuff is in Texas. I'll be in Ohio. I'm not from any state. Oh, California. I've been spying an SUV build. I have been spying an SUV build. Oh man, floss. Debbie saying hey to floss. All right, it's going to be a good time. The meetup is a good time, and we will be doing something special again for the Patreon members. So look forward to that. Time for Exploring is in the house. Good to see you, and I believe he'll be coming from either Oregon or Kentucky. Yep. I'll tell you, I don't know if I've had anybody from Wyoming or Colorado. I'm not sure if I've had anybody from those states come. I've been missing here. Yep. Cool. All right. So there's the meetup. I talked about Jane's van. If you guys have any questions, put them in the chat. Put QQQ and saying hi to Deja. Deja is in the Air Force. You guys pray for Deja because you know how it is when you leave home for the first time. My daughter bought a house and I did like 11 hours worth of wiring the other day. I was in the zone. 4 ceiling fans, 2 outside lights, 3 inside lights, 2 outlets, ProMaster 159 wheelbase. Your thoughts on plus nuts versus stainless steel screws for framing, walls, and ceiling. Screws are easier, but I'm worried about metal shards and strength. Solo 60-year female. All right, this is a really good question, guys. This is a really good question. Plus nuts are nice. The hardest thing about plus nuts is getting them exactly where you want them. And as far as you get the plus nut in, and then you got to put your furring strip where it goes. Most time, the plus nuts, you have to add some spots, so you're drilling through the van anyway. So they say that they're stronger. I haven't had an issue with any like walls vibrating loose on any of my builds. I have used the plus nuts in a couple of them on certain projects. I kind of got away from it because of the headache. Here's an example of I'm gonna point to my wall, okay? Now, when you're in a van, and I'm gonna say the Transit, let's just say either one. You got your wall. The plus nuts are all in a straight row, okay? When you put a board on the wall and all the plus nuts are in a straight row, your board can still teeter, okay? Now that's not a stable, you want that to be able to be solid. So what I do is when I put mine up, I drill them and I use all stainless steel. I stagger them. And it's more secure. Now, not only did I do that, but on Jane's van, I primer both sides of my furring strips, and I put marine grade Loctite adhesive on it. So that is the most stable connection I've been able to get. When you drill that screw in, is there a little metal shard that falls behind that wall? I'm sure. The plus nuts, when you drill those in, you still got to put the screw in. You often have to, the plus nut holes are small. You have to bore them out bigger. So it's really kind of a personal preference. I can find you 50 builds that have stainless steel with no problem, and I can find you 50 builds with plus nuts with no problem. The plus nuts, if you use the small ones, they're easy to strip. If you use the big ones, they're harder. And for like a 60-year-old female, I think you would have to do it in multiple, like you pinch it, tighten it multiple times to get them in. Use butyl tape to get your marking. I've got a video. It's in one of my videos. It's you see it different on all channels. So let's see here. Okay. I'm going to go back up. A friend would like to know of a good van rental company to try out van life. I know there's one in Utah. I would have to look it up. Look up van rental in Utah. I know there's several in Utah. Other than that, we'll see what people, you know what? Deborah Sawyer, if you want to look that up real quick, she is like a walking encyclopedia. She could probably find it in minutes. Kelly, if you want to look it up. I'm taking a break from painting real quick. 3-bedroom baseboards to go and half the family room. I'll be done painting. Cool. Let's see here. Kelly, she's doing well and she can't as she can with people yelling at her all the time. Yep, we leave next Friday drive. Awesome. Graduation next Friday. Look how quick that went. And then she'll go to AIT. I'm not sure if the Air Force calls it AIT. Army calls it AIT. Congratulations on the graduation. Yeah, boy, that cough just lingers, don't it? Outdoor electric output. Should I use a Romex to cover the wire? To cover wire, Romex. Romex is wire. It's a 30-foot span. Outdoor electric outlet. Romex is wire. If you're going to put 30 foot of wire outside, you should put it in conduit. It's a 30-foot span, electrical outside, outdoor. You should put it in conduit is probably what you're talking about. And yes, you should. Yes, you should. Those mice will eat that wire. Is there another name for plus nuts? Yeah, riv nuts. Helen, I know, right? It's good. Yeah. Oops. Wire is Romex. Yeah. You got it. Yeah. Conduit. Typically outside you use the gray and definitely. I use plus nuts, very sturdy. Absolutely. Yeah, they're sturdy. They're strong. And it's if you can get all your boards to line up, you have the time, definitely, but if where you put your board, if it teeters at all and you've used riv nuts, add a couple offset so that it doesn't do that. I think there's a rental company in Manhattan, New York. There you go. She's on the California side. Jonnie, I don't think you need to spend money on music for the meetup. Oh, there you go. I know there's a lot of musical people in the group. Not sure. They call in tech. Oh, tech school. Yeah. That's the Air Force. It's conduit. Absolutely. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, guys, my brother is heading to the hospital. He was lightheaded and threw up. Oh, we will do that. Is that Tim? Which brother? Oh, wow. He might have vagaled. When you vagal, you get real lightheaded and it can cause vomiting. He might have vagaled. Prayers for your brother. Thank you guys. My older brother, Eric. Yep. Finding the right place to put holes in the boards was a pain though. Absolutely. That's why you can use Play-Doh. You can use butyl tape. Put it where you think it's at. Kind of press it on there. Put your board where you want it. And then you'll have a indentation where it's at. And go right there. That's the easiest way to do it. Van Life with Gina is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, everybody in the chat. Prayers for Eric. Thank you, guys. I also have a friend that lost her mom's. Prayers for her. Yeah. Tough times. Yeah. Everybody's different with the plus nuts, Patty A, sorry to hear. Prayers for Eric. Thank you, guys. Screw in the door panels. Plus nuts are a pain for that many screws. Yep. Mark safe from flooding. Oh, that bad, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's scary when any hospital visit is scary. Unless Kelly's there to take care of you. Oh man, let's see what else is going on. We started on the cargo trailer. I'll tell you what we've been doing. It's been working out really good because me and Les, Bernadette's painting, me and Les are working on the builds, and with the furring strip, it's a lot of being inside the van. It's not in and out, in and out. It's a lot of just being in there. And so I took over that job, and Les has been over at the cargo trailer. It is completely insulated. I got the fan in probably, it was over the weekend. I got the fan in. So the cargo trailer is underway as well. Had a meeting with the client today, and that's going to be a real quick project, but when I'm done, I will show you guys what I did with the cargo trailer. I think the bill is a scarier than the visit. I know, right? Whew, I know that for sure. What else is going on? It is 8:35. I'm going to take a breath. I'm going to say thank you to all my channel members, all my Patreon members. I appreciate all the little extra that you guys do for the channel. All righty there. Thank you guys for everything that you do extra here on the channel. I appreciate you guys. So anyway, I found out on the Ford Transit, above, you guys have heard me talk about this before, on the Ford Transit, above the sliding door and opposite right behind the driver's door, that header area is just so hard to drill. It's so hard to get your anchoring points. And that's why in the past I had switched over to riv nuts, because you can get the riv nuts on easier. So but I found as you get closer to the curve, that metal gets thinner and it's easier to penetrate there. So you've got the double layered at the top, right? A little bit below that, as it begins to curve, before that, like an inch and a half, it's thinner. So let me tell you, if you've ever tried to drill through a header on the Transit, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I was happy to do that, to see that. So hit the like button for guys. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. YouTube loves it when people like the stream, like the channel. Bye, Tim. I'll leave you streaming. I appreciate that. And everybody that has to go, I appreciate you guys giving it a thumbs up. And what is your favorite part? Wait a minute. What is your favorite part of van build to do? Least favorite. What's my favorite? What's my least favorite? My least favorite part of a van build, I have to say, is during the build, we will, in the very beginning, I'll put the floor in. I put the floor in and I put all the thin slate down. Well, then you're building out all your components, and inevitably throughout the build, you'll have to drill a hole through the floor to the outside of the van, whether it's for your sink drain, whether it's for a wire to mount undermount lights, a wire for your ball valve, something, a diesel heater, a fuel heater. Drilling through insulation is the biggest pain, and it spins under there. So then after you drill the hole, you gotta, if you're gonna try and shove some more insulation in there, it's a pain. So that's got to be my least favorite. What is your favorite part of the van build? Oh man, my favorite part, I think, is many of my builds have a specialty item, something that the client either doesn't know I'm doing for them, or something that the client said, I'll leave it up to you, but do you think you can build me XYZ? And I love doing that surprise item. Now, besides that, I love electrical. I love wiring. I love even pulling all the wires, getting them all stripped, getting them to the fuse block. I love it. I mean, I like that part of the build. Windows, vent fans, those are all easy. Love doing it, easy. So Bernadette's been doing all the painting recently, so that's not on her mind. Oh, which I remember all the hassle with our Havelock wool. Yep. Least favorite, I would have guessed painting. I haven't had to do any painting. And honestly, the Thinsulate or Havelock wool, that would be it anyway. That would be it. The surprise makes you cry. Happy tears. Everyone's crying as I am. Yep. I love it. Havelock wool and drill bits don't mix. They don't mix. Yeah, it's a pain. It's a pain. And then you went through all that trouble, and it's like, now what? Let's see here. I did do showers are not easy to do. You got to get them square. You got to put the shower walls up. The door to the shower, that's another tricky, because a lot of people have the wide opening shower doors. So, yeah. Number one. My favorite part of the build is stain and poly because special boxes. Yep. And they turn out so good. The rounding edges, we have got some super cool touches. You guys, you knew it was coming on Les and Bernadette's van. And I mean to tell you, there's so many things about that build that are just incredible. We've got a lot of builds out there that are incredible. They've got several items in their build that are like next level. You guys are going to be like, you would never, when somebody opens that sliding door, they would be like, are you kidding me? So super cool. Also making wood beautiful. Absolutely. I have loved as a builder, watching people evolve in what they like. Les and Bernadette, and like Cindy's up here building out hers. I watched Victoria work on hers. I had a client come up and she wanted to help me, and we put windows in. Her sliding window wasn't in, so she had to come back for it. She came up the other day, and I'll tell you what, I almost couldn't charge her. She did so much of it. How much does a new ProMaster 3500 cost? I think they're about 62. I think they're about 62,000. 60,000 for sure. It depends what you get. It depends if you get, I'm talking about, 3,500. Yep. Yeah. And that's the, cannot wait for the tour. It's coming. Night, Lynn. Good night, Lynn. We'll keep praying for Melissa. Les and Bernadette's tour is coming. There's going to be a video in front of that. So this Sunday, there'll be a video. And then the next one will be Les and Bernadette's. We hope. Is there a list online for finding women's meetups? I seem to always hear about them after they occur. You know what? I know, hey, Gracie, does Marshall still have that website about the meetups? Why, Kelly, do you want one? I know. We have actually been talking about maybe remodeling GOAT and doing a different bed setup. I just don't need the garage space that I normally, when I need to put my tools in there, Kelly's not with me. When I go to like Arizona, Kelly's not with me. So I've got all that garage space that I built for travel nursing, and I don't use it. There is so much space in there that has nothing. So I bought my 2023 1500 ProMaster off a lot for 52, so upwards from that. 52 for a 1500. That's crazy. It is crazy. And I'll tell you what did it. The C. That's exactly what did it. That's crazy. 52 for a 1500. Now, when I say that's crazy, I'm not saying you got ripped off. That's how they are right now. I'm not saying you personally got ripped off for that van. I'm saying that Ram 4 years ago were building them for half of that. And now they're double in price. You guys look for a brand new 2019. I'll tell you what I paid for mine. 2019. I bought it in 2020. I'm just going to tell you. 36 for a Ram ProMaster, brand new, 3,500. And then that happened. And now they're $62,000. BS. All right. There's my rant. That's why I got an old van. Yeah, absolutely. Butterfly Tracks has meetups. They sure do. And I'll tell you who will know about that is Mona will know about that. Mona will have more insight on that. If you guys follow Mona, this van life of mine, she does the butterfly stuff, Butterfly Tracks meetups and that. I was just invited to a women's quartzite group or something like that. I joined it. So yeah. Butterfly Tracks Facebook is women only and has lots of meetup. You know what? Go to the site and just ask to join. Best part of the meetup was visiting with everyone. Absolutely. All the music and fun. Absolutely. Better late than never. We paid $28,000 for our 2017. Last spring. New was way too much. Absolutely. And think about it though, $17,000 for $27,000 for a 28,000 for a 2017. I could sell my van right now and make so much profit, but I couldn't buy one for, you know what I mean? If I sold mine to buy a new one, I mean, I'd probably break even. I probably, instead of making a profit. They're so, now if I wanted to sell my van and build a tiny home, then I would be able to do it, but they're expensive. They're so expensive. Found a 2023 Transit 250 high roof for $52,000. 2023 250 for $52,000. That is right now, that's fantastic. Hello, I've been work listening. Hope all are doing good. Thanks for coming in, Dee. Appreciate you. So, and congratulations on selling that fifth wheel. Congratulations. Yeah, I'll tell you, and it's not just that. It's just everything. The batteries everything has just gone up. And it is companies that, because there was a supply, I'm not going to talk about it. I'll tell you what's a shame is I haven't seen Helen's van yet. That is a shame. No, I'm kidding. She probably got it all built out. All right. What else is going on? It is 8:48. What else is going on? I rearranged my shop. Everybody who remembers that wood rack I made? That's an A-frame. I made it when I was renting Bev's shop. It's an A-frame and it held a ton of wood. I will say no rant on. Yeah, no, I'll rant on van prices, but I will tell you, if you look at the profit margin on Ford and Ram, if you look at the profit margin now and look at the profit margin in 2017, I guarantee you there is a significant difference. Yep. Let's see here. I got my 2015 Transit at the beginning of 2020. 19,000 empty, 55,000 miles. That's exactly right. Pre-COVID. Pre-COVID. And that's fabulous. That is fabulous. A 2015 Transit in 2020, 5 years old, 55,000 miles. That is good. That is good. Yep. I'm back. Missed a lot. Sorry. There's a massive amount of used van inventory out there, and older road trucks are to be listed left and right. Absolutely. Absolutely. You just got, yeah, just, I mean, it's so much better just to buy a used one. And I'll tell you, a lot of times, like even Les and Bernadette's, you can get a used van that's built out. You can do some modifications to it. Get it, built out for a lot cheaper, than newer vans and a build. Yeah, it's crazy, crazy. Oh, man. Does anyone have a 2004 Neiman Marcus XLR for sale? That's Kelly's dream car. And it's like a purple. It's a weird color of purple. And I'll tell you what, if I could find a model, I looked it up one time, a long time ago. You're trying to be romantic or whatever. And I tried to find a model one. And I thought I could build a model Neiman Marcus. And yeah, they don't sell them. So look it up. It's a cool car. It's nothing fancy. I mean, it's not for me, but she has always wanted one. That girl. We'll have to get what we need is a pick 'em up truck. We need a pick 'em up truck. It's not used, it was new. Chevy Cruze. I think it's a 2014 Chevy Cruze, might be a 15. And it just hit 100,000 miles. And shoot, I wouldn't get that. I mean, you can't touch a used car now. I wouldn't give that up for anything. It was fancy for back in 2004. Absolutely. We are getting a little bit older. Hello, Dee. Hope to meet you one day. Yep. I'll tell you what, if I could get her on a plane, I'd fly her up here for the meetup. But I've been there, done that. She ain't getting on an airplane. But she is saying hi to everybody. Saying hi to everybody. All right. I think van life drove the prices up. A little bit of both. Absolutely. I totally agree with that. I will give you that. I'll give you that. But it's rough. Lots of older road trucks, but they're still 12 to 35,000 depending on the condition. What I like about the road truck is there are people out there that don't want a big, long van. They want to be able to go to national parks. They want to be able to park wherever they want. They really don't want to stand out too much. And those are, they're smaller, they're nicer, and you can stand up in it. So you get your conversion van, but you can stand up in it. So, and that's nice. Cream, still going on and on and on about the Neiman Marcus. It was fancy. Transit Trail would be super cool, super expensive. Absolutely. It was, and it's a long wait. It's the last I checked, it was a long wait, over a year to get a Transit Trail. And I'm talking over a year by like more than just 13 months or 14 months. I think Les and Bernadette's family was waiting a long time for theirs. A long time. Like it could possibly even been 2 years. It was a long time. I'm loving mine getting 15 to 16 miles across Texas. There you go. If you're in Texas, you need to just come to Missouri when you're done. Do you see that thumbnail? I need your help up here. All right. Yeah. Look how long people waited for Broncos. Absolutely. I had a Bronco too. They used to be called Bronco 2s, and there was a big Bronco, and now it's just that Bronco. Hope you can get back to Arizona this year. Would love to meet you. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. Not sure if I want to make Arizona this year. I've gone the last couple of years in a row. You never know. I'm not taking a December build, so I may come out for a couple months. Last year I had a job out there, so it almost paid for my gas. It didn't pay for my vet bill, but it almost paid for my gas. So it made it worth the while. So if I have a job out there that I'm going to make about my gas money, then I might come back out, because I'm not taking I don't think I'll take a winter build. Those guys were freezing here at the shop in January. Prayers for St. Louis weather on Thursday. Need warm, sunny weather. We are going to the Cardinals home opener on Thursday with my son. Yeah, it was 2 years. Absolutely. That's a long time. Yep. It is long time. All right, guys, it is 8:55 already. Oh, okay, we need to talk. Nice. Yep, if I can get out there, we'll definitely come. I love coming to Quartzsite, Yuma. American Girl Mine Road is even, it was so much warmer. It was windy. It was really windy, but it was warmer. Annette, if you're still here, I'll ask around about rentals. There you go. Yeah. I threw your name out there because you're on a quick on the go on all that stuff. We need sunny weather April 8th. We sure do. I don't think it's going to happen, but you just never know. The weather changes on a dime. Transit Trail. I don't even look them up anymore. Has it already been an hour? I know, right? Angela, we've got a tree out here, and it's metal. And we're trying to fill it up with wine bottles. And we decided the blue ones look the absolute best. So I told Bernadette, she's going to be leaving in a month. I said, we got to get that blue wine going here, friend, so that we can get that tree done. What must the neighbors think? No. Oh, man. Oh, hey, for those of you guys that have been to the shop, I don't know what made me think of it, but I put a little pad. Midwest Van Builders now has a dumpster. We're just moving right up. Oh man, looking forward to your video this coming week. It's gonna be a tour video. It's gonna be pretty cool. Poor Jane, she's like, when's it gonna be my van? I'm getting footage. I just got to get it together. And you guys can tell if you go back and look at Les and Bernadette's last video, they're already living in their van. So it just, when you've got 7 vans on your property, not all of them get videoed. I try. I have a couple of blue wine bottles. It's got to be a certain kind. We got a certain kind. It is, I don't know what it is. I can't remember. So, all right. It says I have quite a few blue bottles. Everybody's got the blue bottles now. I got some new license plates on the wall too. Couple new license plates. One of them, you guys are going to be like, where did you get that? But it's going to go up on the wall. You guys are going to have to look for it. Sleep tight. Good night, everybody. Everybody's saying good night. Guys, thanks for spending your Tuesday night with me. Hope I answered everybody's questions. If I didn't answer a question, please email me. And Riesling, it's not Riesling, but I know which one you're talking about, and that one's not bad. I like Moscato. We like Moscato. It's a different blue one. Bernadette, save your friend here. It doesn't matter. All right, guys. Guys, stay safe out there. Safe travels. We'll pray for Lynn's daughter. Pray for my friends losing her mom. Pray for the weather on the 8th. Also on Thursday. any other unanswered prayers. You guys take care. Stay safe. We'll see you guys next Sunday. Not next Sunday. That's Patreons only. We'll see you guys next Tuesday.